Something I'm going to try to do occasionally on this channel is post a little daily vlog. So I'm going to take a second to quickly do a little bit more on my face. I am looking my reddest post shower. My face goes so red after a shower to the point where, like, I remember I had a hot shower. I went to my friend's house, which was like a good 15-minute drive after getting ready, and I just remember her dad being like, "Oh, you're sunburned." Like, my face goes so red after a shower, and I don't feel like my showers are that hot. Better. So it's 10:34 right now, and I've actually had like a mini day pre this vlog. I've worked out, I've meditated, I worked for an hour on my goals. That sounds so fake, but it's real. It is. And I find that my mornings are usually like really smooth and flowy. It's actually like from there that things start to get a little bit like, so you're seeing the messier part of my day. I think right now I'm gonna do a newsletter because I try to do a newsletter every 2 weeks, and newsletters take me about 2 hours to do. I've got Luna for company. For some reason lately, I've been sitting on my couch to do all of my work. So here we are. I created this video on Desperate Energy like a few weeks ago. I'm obsessed with it. It's one of my favorite videos that I've made because it was such a like fun deep dive, and that video has had such a strong reaction from people. The amount of comments that I've gotten from people saying, "I feel like you made this video specifically for me," has felt so good. I love getting those kind of comments, especially on a video that I feel really proud of. When I say it's a video I feel proud of, I feel like probably people will go on it and expect to see like Matt D'Avella style, like really high quality. I'm just not a videographer, and I've come to accept that about myself. What I am is an information curator, a thinker, a problem solver, and I honestly like have no interest in creating beautifully filmed videos. I appreciate them, don't get me wrong. I just need to lean into my strengths when it comes to my videos, which I think are like thoughtfulness, research, deep curiosity and interest. That's where I shine, and that's what you'll get in that video. Anyways, so what I'm saying is I'm gonna deep dive into the exact topic that I talk about in that video, because honestly, I think it needs to be shared again. My creative juices this morning have been lacking. I think I need snacks. This is my ultimate way to procrastinate. It's like, I actually need to set myself up with a little cup of decaf and a snack first. I couldn't possibly start without that. This is what we have. I saw a girl on TikTok and she made herself like a snack board, and it was like something protein, a treat, and fruit. I think I'm making that up. But here we have a treat. I haven't followed any of her rules. I do have fruit. I don't actually know if that was one of her rules. Anyway, it's a snack board and it's making me happy. I love the idea of having little options. I love the idea of having like a little grazing board. Okay, I think I'm just, yeah, okay. Let's do this. All right. Yeah. What's a story I could tell? It's not happening. The words aren't flowing. We're making progress. Look what we've got. And I'm actually sharing more insights in this newsletter that I didn't share in the video. Something I didn't talk about in that video was how to drop attachment to the end goal. Because dropping attachment to the end goal is hard. When you desperately want something, how do you stop desperately wanting it? In that video, I talked all about sort of changing your attention, changing your focus. So if you're so focused on your relationship status, stop it. Start focusing on healing your attachment style, or putting yourself in situations where you could meet new people. But I also think that there are things that you can do that drop attachment towards that end goal. And a lot of it comes from being happy with where you are. Because desperation usually comes from like a place of like, my life isn't good enough. Thinking that you're not whole because you're missing something. And there are some things that you can do to work through that. They're a little bit more introspective, and it's now 1:18. I wrote about 1,000 words in that newsletter. I think it was overkill. I didn't need to spend that much time on it. Okay, you've quite literally seen one corner of my room for this whole vlog. And I mean, I guess that's life. We're gonna go out soon, I promise. I've got a tofu satay, beans and rice situation. I made this yesterday. In the next hour, I'm gonna go on my very first thought walk. Before I go on that walk, I am going to write a bunch of things that I want to think about because I don't know what I want to think about. So the reason that I'm doing this is because on my main channel, I actually want to do a little challenge of maybe 30 days of thought walking. Whether they'll be consecutive days, not sure. Thought walking being picking a problem, going on a walk, focusing on that problem. So I'm watching a video. It's a TED Talk called Take Your Thoughts for a Walk. And I'm hoping this is going to give me some hints on what to do in a thought walk. I'm probably overthinking it, but that's fine. Here's my list. So I've been going on my walk. I've been thinking about my problem. Heaps of ideas have been coming to my head. And I was like, oh, smart thing to do would be put on an audio recorder and record everything I say. And my audio died, like after the first 2 words that were said. So I did have all these ideas, I didn't capture them. I think that's okay. I think I'm gonna sit here and try and write down anything that I can think of. Like, it's post-walk now. I walked for about 40 minutes. So hopefully I can remember any of the things that came to my head. And I'll just sit on this little bench and capture them, and next time I'll be more prepped. Yeah, I'm really surprised that that felt worth my time. I was like, I'm just gonna, particularly at the start, I was like, oh no, like this is just gonna be a failure. I'm not gonna be able to keep my mind on this one problem. The next thing I'm doing with my afternoon is editing this vlog. Even editing seems to be something that I want to do on my couch. I just don't want to be at my desk. Tonight's Apex night for Luke, and me and my sister are doing wine, cheese, and finance night. These days I am eating vegetarian, which is a scary thing to even put online. I don't make decisions lightly. I'm also not someone that is changed very easily through shame-based comments. Just a heads up, if you're a vegan that's watching this, it just probably won't be helpful. But tonight we're doing a wine, cheese, and finance night. My ideal actually would have been vegan cheese. The Fine Culture's vegan cheese for like grazing boards is so good, but it's also out of the way and really, really expensive. So this is what we're doing. So we had every intention of doing a wine, cheese, and finance budgeting night, but we just ended up having wine, eating cheese, and doing tarot cards. We just got caught up, had some realizations, and that was my day.